Simon, congratulations on the defeat. What were your first assessments of the result here at Huddersfield this afternoon?
Yeah, a frustrating afternoon to be honest, but I think we learnt quite a bit the first 40, how to control the game, how to look after the ball, how to kick well and put your opposition under pressure. We spent most of it camped in our 30. When we did get the ball, because of the energy levels putting in to try and hang on to them, because they were playing at a speed that was too fast for us early on. When we had the ball, our shape was affected because of that, as communication went awry a bit. So yeah, some lessons learned. They were good. I thought they were pretty professional. We showed some good signs when we did actually get some ball. We did stretch and trouble them, but it weren't too long before we turned it over again, which was quite disappointing.
And like I said, the full-time Super League side maybe showed the quality a bit towards the end there. You come into a game like this with a bit of a game plan. What do you get out of your game plan planning when you struggle to keep hold of the ball as much as you do, as we did today? Sorry.
But you don't get to do it, do you? That's the outcome for that one. As I say, we spent a lot of time down here early doors. Coming out of there, we weren't great. We didn't have the shape we should have had. Because we ended up being a bit tired, but that's a lesson they need to learn, that it's probably even more, but it's definitely more important when you are that tired to make sure you still execute that game plan and be where you need to be and do your job at all times. Yeah, let's say we're frustrated, but there's some good signs in amongst it as well.
And there's some big hits flying in the middle of the field. The boys held up well. Any injury concerns to come out of a game like this following obviously the sad injury in last week's game?
Yeah, Flem. Concussion, just got his head on the wrong side, split there, so we'll see how he is this week. Other than that, I think just general game soreness, but I think their egos and pride probably a little bit more wounded than anything else.
And it's always good to get back on the horse straight away with the final pre-season game next week at York. What are you expecting from those guys?
York were very good last year. They've recruited well. Ford he's a good coach, well respected at our level, and I'd expect them to have certainly will have improved. They throw the ball around quite well. They complete well. A little bit like Giants that first half. They'll kick away and they'll put you in the corners of the field and make it hard for you to get out. So this was a good lesson looking into that one, and it all goes up a notch now as we get close to the season.
Just a final word for the reason we're here this afternoon. Jermaine McGilvray's testimonial there at Huddersfield. Have you got any words? He's been a great servant to the game, hasn't he?
Yeah, local lad obviously for Huddersfield. Played all his career here, which is, I won't say it's a rare thing. We do see a bit of it, but I'm sure in time it is going to become rare. And he's been brilliant for the Giants over a long period of time. Obviously, he's had a stint at Batley as well. We've seen him at Championship level years ago now. He's really proud to represent his hometown. He's done a good job and he deserved today. Got a pretty good turnout as well, and obviously got himself a couple of tries, which will make him sleep well. But I'm sure that's the start of what hopefully will be a very memorable year for Jermaine.
Obviously we've entered into a partnership with Huddersfield in terms of like dual registration of the loaning of players. Did the fringe players that got put out for Huddersfield, does that give you something to think about? Any names there that jumped out that you might want to consider for your own squad?
I'll probably look at that when I review the game. I'm more interested in what we were doing than them, to be honest. But no, the reality is their strength in depth is way stronger than ours. At the end of it all, we'll be judged on results, so we want to get the best team out there. And if it happens to be a Giants player that's available, we'll have a look at that. But there certainly were some lads who probably aren't in the squad numbers of 1 to 18, that are still more than capable players. So that's a bridge we'll cross in the coming weeks and months.